Right. Check, check. Okay, we're live. So I'm here with
David Walker.
David Walker. Dave is a member of the Kiwanis, and he's been a member for many, many years. So we had him on to talk about the Kiwanis Club, what they do, this game, and anything else he wants to talk about.
Okay. Well, the Kiwanis Club's motto is we build, and we created the Key Club as one of our organizations at the high school level. And we created the Key Club about 15 years ago, or close to that. We've been playing a game against the Key Club for about 14 of those years. The Key Club has won 3 games, and the Kiwanis Club has won 11.
Oh, my.
The last time the Key Club won was about 5 years ago, maybe 6. They had the Smudlock twins, which were very good athletes, and they beat us by 1 point. So we've had a lot of great games with the Key Club. We love to have them come out here and sponsor them, help them try to become better citizens, and do things for their community like we do in our Kiwanis Club.
Wonderful. Can you give me an idea of some of the things that you guys do in the community? I don't know if everyone's familiar with it all.
Well, we raise money, and we have a lot of things we donate money towards. We have scholarships that we give to either 2 or 3 high school kids every spring. We also were instrumental in resurrecting the tennis courts, but that's been like 20, 25 years ago. They probably need renovating again, but we spearheaded that effort. We have lots of different things that we donate money towards. Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts. We have we've helped people with medical bills before. We just do whatever if someone comes to us with a need, we try to fulfill it.
That's wonderful. And I certainly appreciate all the things you do within our community. So thank you from our school. And I know we're always excited to have you guys in and be able to have a chance to play with you guys. And I know the kids have been really excited and really lit up to come out here and play. As you can tell, it might not be the best game. Now, I noticed you're wearing an official IHSA ref uniform. Is that something that you've done in the past?
Yeah, I am an actually registered referee with the IHSA.
Oh, all right.
I've been a referee this is my 18th year as a basketball official.
All right.
So, and I like to do these things just to donate my time and help these organizations. So.
All right. Well, Dave, I really appreciate you guys coming out, and I'm looking forward to a fun game out there. I appreciate everything you guys do, and I hope the game goes really well for you guys.
I do too. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Dave.
Yep, bye.
All right, that was Dave with the Kiwanis Club that's playing. We're about 3.5 minutes away from the start of the game. We are going to have Daytona Dooley joining us here in a little while, but Daytona and I will be running your evening. Like I said, we're going to be a little bit have just a little more fun this evening. We've got some good basketball to watch, but we also are doing this for a very good cause. So if you have a chance to come on down, that'd be great. Admission is 2 cans of food or a couple bucks towards the local food pantry. So come on down, help us out as we try and eradicate hunger and help families that are in need. I'll be signing off here for a minute while I get some things set up, and we'll be right back to the show. Hope you have a nice evening. Thanks for joining us. All right, we're back. I've got Daytona here with me.
Hi.
That's Daytona. We're about to get ready on the game. Hope you guys can see that scoreboard okay. We do want to take this chance to thank some of the sponsors for Horsehead Studios. They've really made this possible, and it's something that I know we're really excited about. It's something we have a lot of fun with, and I think there's a lot of cool things we're doing. One of the things that we've done is we actually got a chance to go see WIU and that broadcast program. Daytona had a chance to go. What are some of your thoughts from that trip?
Honestly, I was like in love with it, but that was my thing. I'm kind of all over like the tech side and the kind of in front of the camera, so that was really cool to me. And then knowing that hopefully I get to be able to go there was like really cool too. So then, you know, just all of it together and seeing everybody kind of in front of the camera was really cool.
Yeah. We even got a chance, if you want, you can look at our Facebook page, and that's at Illini West HS Chargers. And then you can also join us on Twitter, and that's at IWHS Chargers. We do have some pictures of that trip when we got to go. We'd love to thank WIU for their time. It was quite an experience. I think the kids enjoyed it. I know I certainly did. Looks like they're getting started out there, so we'll be quiet for a little while so they can talk. I don't think you're going to be able to hear the volume from them. I'm sorry about that, but we didn't have a chance to get everything set up tonight. That's my son that just walked in giving me money. No, he doesn't usually do that, but hey, that's one of those fun things. They're doing a little bit of an introduction on the players. You've got a number of people. These are all members of Key Club, and they're all people that enjoy playing some basketball. Daytona, you get to go to school with some of these guys. You want to talk about some of them?
You have a wide variety. Is that the word I want to use? Yes, variety.
There you
go.
are.
Variety of players and athletes out here tonight. Lots of basketball players and then lots of non-basketball players. So it should be kind of a fun game. And I know the competitiveness of every single one of them. And so they've been talking about this for weeks. And so I'm kind of excited to see what's going on.
Absolutely. I had Dave over here earlier, and he actually was telling me that the Kiwanis have won 11 of these games, and the Key Club has only won 3.
Oh, well,
so
I heard Gabe Castillo is going to go out there and drop a few threes. I'm pretty sure it was like 30 points he had riled up.
I heard something about a 30-point game.
There you go. That sounds a little familiar.
It does. Gabe is another one of our Horsehead guys. He does some broadcasting. He does like talking a little bit, so it should be interesting to see if he can back it up against this Kiwanis team. Tonight for officials, we have Dave Walker, who you see out talking on the microphone right now, and then also Keegan Steinkamp, who's going to be working with those officials. So tonight, Josh Silverlane is going to be a starter for the Kiwanis. Ryan Jacko will be another starter. Rodney Clark.
Is that Coach Supernut?
And Ryan Blue. Ryan Blue is also going to be his starter. Yes, Daytona, I think that is Coach Supernut on the bench there.
This could be a good game because you have, let's see, you have two your senior players that I know in practice we kind of always shoot around, and he likes to shoot the threes, and I can tell you there will be a couple from that corner right over there, and we'll see if it'll go in or not tonight because he can either be on or off, and we'll see what's up.
Daytona had the chance to play with Coach Supernut as well as most of the players are sitting on the bench, so we are looking forward to fun. There's Mr. Supernut. He is the coach of the girls varsity basketball team, which had a stellar season just recently ended. We have a massive crowd here tonight.
His name is Walker, in case anybody can't read.
All right.
Okay,
So I think we might get some basketball started now after they get done talking.
The clock will run constantly for the last 2 minutes of each half. Every whistle, the clock will stop. We can only sub on dead balls.
Dave Clark right now is giving a start of the rules for everyone. Seems like the rules are probably favoring the older guys. However, we shall see how this works out for tonight. Matt Peacock is down working as a coach, looking a little confused by even being on the court. But we're
Another
hopeful.
horse. There's your other horse head who likes to, you know, sit around the basketball game.
Matt Peacock is another
Yes.
one of our broadcast friends. So he'll be seen not only this year, but he'll be seen next year too. So as well as Daytona, who's sitting next to me. She'll be a senior next year. A lot of really exciting things going on next year.
They have a freshman starting here with 4 seniors, and Courtney Williams is actually not a basketball player, and neither is Gabe Castillo, but they're on the court ready to put some fire in, and I can see it already.
I think Gabe thinks he's a basketball player, but unfortunately Isaac is actually a sophomore out there.
Yes.
However,
Oh, I apologize.
it's all good. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Interesting note, Isaac is also an Eagle Scout and just became one recently, which is pretty awesome.
Cool.
You also see Katie Rhodes out there and Bailey Clampett, both of whom
Start and are seniors for Coach Supernaut.
Absolutely. Here's the jump ball. Oh, looks like the Kiwanis are already starting. Bringing it up the court. Looks like they already have an offense set up. Looking for some cutting. Grand Supernaut sit on the outside. That's pretty normal. Oh, drives it in, puts it up, and in. Quick start for the Kiwani Club. We will try and get a list of their names a little bit later. Right now we don't have the list in front of us, so we don't want to try. There's Bailey. She
Bailey
was
working
an
in the moves
all-state.
against Coach Supernaut.
She was an all-state in 1A, first
Yes.
teamer, if I'm correct. Is
Yes,
that right?
yes. The first fast break, and Bailey with a little bit of a foul, but that was clean. She'll push it up the court.
Contact. No one-
Only to turn the ball over. But Katie Rhodes coming up to stop. Oh, but Coach Supernaut misses a layup, and I want to tell you, if that was one of us, he would not be very happy.
Oh, there's Isaac with a great cut down the middle and puts in a layup. Score is 2-2. I have a feeling the Kiwanis will start very strong, and as the night wears on, they might wear down a little bit. We'll
Yes.
see what happens. Oh, looks like their defense was a little off. They didn't guard him very well. Looking like an and one.
Little bit.
There's a little bit of talking
Little bit of
on
tension
the
there, for
high
the
school
Black.
team. I don't think they've played together much.
You've got a few talkatives out there. Definitely.
Few kids with a few things to say. If you work at the high school, you find out they always have something to say.
Yeah.
And at that, Daytona goes quiet.
Gabe kind of the PE ball hog as well as on here.
Oh,
but fakes Coach
what's the
Supernaut
fake
out
out?
and gets his first points of the game tonight.
All right, Gabe with 2. Oh, again, they find the defense
Ooh,
slacking
another
a little
missed
bit.
layup.
A lot of
The high school cannot rebound. They're a little bit outsized, so they're going to have to put a body on somebody at some
they're
point.
going to have to do some of that box out. I'm sure there was a few box out drills in the basketball practices. Look at that give and go. That
And
was
the
a beautiful
layups.
cut.
The layups. Oh.
I have a feeling Coach Supernaut will be running some lines tomorrow when the girls get a hold of him.
If I should keep track, I think that's 2 on his part. Gabe Castillo again, but giving it up to Katie, who will drive in. Beats her
look
guy
at
with the
drive,
reverse layup.
reverse.
And it's no good.
Oh, again, the rebounding is a struggle. Oh, look at the move. He runs him over, puts him into the wall. Heard a bit of a thump. Oh, everyone gets up, so that seems to be okay. And the Parish is taking 2 free throws. Again, we'll find his name sometime, but we don't have it in front of us right now. Here comes the free throws. He's breathing pretty hard, but
Yeah.
sinks that without a problem. There's the Kiwanis asking for a break. I think that's called a timeout, but
He sure does think the next one, though.
beautiful free throws.
More tension. Gabe Castillo is in his hands. Fumble. And
There's Isaac Schreck from the three-point range.
And it'll be
Puts
Sing.
it down. The game is now tied. About 16 minutes left. Here comes Coach Supernat.
And his first one, and it'll be sung tonight.
Oh, the Key Club is talking to each other now. Left him wide open. I don't think you should or could do that.
Ooh. The hustle on that play. There you go.
It'd make any coach proud. All right, we've got some subs coming in for the Kiwanis.
Matthew Peacock sends in his first sub of the night. It'll be Brandon Butts, who was a senior and has the all-time Illini West records for charges. Let's see how many he can take on the Kiwanis tonight.
All right, they left Bailey wide open on that route. She put it down 2 points. Or was that a three-pointer?
I don't know, honestly.
I think they called that a 3. Good for her. Oh, looking to the inside. Brandon's guarding him.
Kicking it out, and the 3 will be up, and it'll be good.
Beautiful shot from three-point land. Kiwanis sure looking like they're going to make this a game for sure. Katie Rhodes looking inside to Brandon Butts, making a nice backdoor cut. Kiwanis read it like a book, kicked it right out of bounds. Very well played. There's Brandon setting a pick. Bailey's looking for a cross-court pass. Intercepted by, I think they called him the Parrish. There we go. Another nice pass inside. Looks like Key Club is going to be slightly outmatched down below. Bailey is the one dribbling right now. She's actually has a chance to play it.
Katie Rose, a little long.
Sorry about that. Bailey had a chance to play at Culver Stockton next year. She will be a Wildcat. I'm sure she's really looking forward to that.
And Katie Rhodes is attending Lincoln Land and will be a logger.
Oh, all right. So she's going to be a logger this year. Wonderful. Big putback by McClellan. I hope his name on his shirt's correct. Gets a putback and the foul. And he's going to be shooting free throw. Coach Peacock calls a timeout. Not sure if he knows what he's going to say, but he did call a timeout. While we have a break in the action.
Coach Supernat just said put minute 5 on the board. That's not okay.
I think the Kiwanis Club seems to be going for a little bit of an advantage in time. I'm not sure if they're going to last all game long. 20-minute halves can drag on for quite some time. But while we have a pause in the game, we'd love to talk about what Key Club does. I know, Daytona, this isn't something that you've had a lot of experience with. I'm going to kind of read off of what they gave me, and then as soon as the game kicks back on, I'll stop. But actually, Key Club is part of the Kiwanis. It's the high school side of it. And so what they actually do is a student-led organization. They are attempting to build leadership skills, build different community development ideas. They're really focused on trying to build a better community whenever they do. Dave was on here early talking about the Kiwanis and some of the programs they run. Key Club is just an extension of that within the building. It's run by Christy Thompson, who's the secretary here at our school. And it's something that has been a really cool year, watching them do a lot of really good things. They've done painted windows for homecoming. They've served dinner at the Historical Society. They helped out with sports boosters, ham and turkey dinner, which will be coming up probably, or trick or treat for UNICEF, food drives, multiple things. So we'll get back to the game here. So we did some subbing while we were away. We have, it looks like, 3 new players on the court.
Ashton Boyer, Austin Torrance, and Joshua Sanderson.
All right. So Ashton's a senior this year. Austin Torrance is also a senior this year. And nope. Working on Coach Supernat there. I think Bailey's got a bone to pick there. Josh Sanderson is a sophomore who did play for the team this year. Great drive by Cyberly. Drew the foul. He'll be doing Siverly. My apologies. He'll be taking 2 shots. I don't know about you, Daytona, but what I'm seeing is underneath they can't seem to hang with this Kiwanis club.
Oh, no. Not a chance. but they're already huffing and puffing. So come second half, you may have a little bit of a fast break if the Key Club can figure out they need to push the ball a little bit.
I think if the Key Club can start focusing on a little bit of a...
That'll be all air.
That was not what I think he intended to do with that. Missed that free throw. But I think you're right. If the Key Club can use their youth to their advantage, I certainly think they're in better shape overall.
Definitely.
However, there's Santos, who just checked in for the team. There's Austin Torrance with the ball over there. Good pump fake. Gives it over to Josh Sanderson, who...
And there are no boards.
No boards. The team seems to struggle with getting some rebounding going on tonight. Oh, looking at passes. Beautiful pass underneath to a very quick shot. Ashton was there, but not there in time.
There they go, pushing it up, Austin Torrance.
And there's Bailey Clampett with the ball, giving a little give and go pass. Oh, gave to the wrong team on that give and go. It's okay to laugh at my jokes, Daytona. I know I'm old. It's a lot of fun for me to watch the kids be able to do this. It also is kind of fun to be able to do it myself. A lot of this Horsehead Studios is something that we're really just all of us are excited about, but I really am hoping that it turns into something really amazing for these kids. So it's a lot of fun to be with you tonight, but you'll usually see kids doing a lot of this. Apparently Daytona is making eyes at someone.
No, the Keegan, they're like yelling at Keegan, and Courtney goes, I can give you my glasses for you if you need them.
All right.
Kind of smack talking a little bit.
Oh, Siberly with the reverse layup, making the Key Club look a little rough here. I wonder if Coach Peacock has some ideas of ways to make this work. So the ball stays with Black. Key Club gets another chance at this. I'm hoping they find a way to put some points on the board. This game's getting away from them. There's Ashton with the long shot. Unfortunately,
it'll be all air.
Didn't get a lot of it. Move your mic up towards your mouth a little bit. There we go.
And the smack talk is still on.
I wish you guys could hear some of the stuff we hear down here. It's quite a lot of fun. If I had a microphone down there, I'd probably get in trouble. However, you'd enjoy this a lot more. Two shots for Austin Torrance, a senior this year. He's actually going on to a nursing career, I believe, is what he is looking at right now. Ashton's coming out after that rather sad attempt at a three-pointer. Katie Rhodes comes in, another senior for us.
Yes.
I believe, if I'm looking right, that is Teddy Clark that also checked in.
Yes.
So we also have Teddy Clark in the game right now. Oh.
Miscommunication there on the bench.
A little miscommunication with the Key Club members. I think the
Coach Peacock is not getting his players in the right positions right about now. There's lots of miscommunication on the court right about now.
I think the coach is going to have some words with this team later.
Oh,
probably run a couple things. Oh, they're talking with Keegan. Keegan is I think, sophomore here at Atlanta West. He's a junior this year. Thanks. He is one of the refs. We're hoping that he really does help out.
And he did just get his reffing license, so he can do this in legitimacy.
Okay, Siberly with a great steal, and he takes it all the way for another basket. This game is getting out of hand.
Quickly.
Kiwanis are winning 27-11. I think the Key Club better find something different here, or they're going to be struggling.
Teddy Clark will pull up.
Looking for the.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
Santos fighting for that rebound, but unfortunately didn't get it. Here we go again. Oh, Coach Supernaut with a short little jumper.
Oh! And that's where the term grip like steel, shot like feather comes on in. I'm waiting for the Katie Rhodes pull up around the, the volleyball line right here.
I'm waiting for Katie Rhodes to do anything out there. No, we don't have immediate timeout, although thanks for asking, Isaac. We're lucky we have media, let alone the timeouts for media.
It.
There you go. Sorry, we're looking at it right now. We're actually watching our live stream in process, so we know that it's actually doing all right. For those that are on, if you want to share this on Facebook or put the link out on a tweet, we would certainly appreciate any views. As we look towards next year, we always love being able to connect with the community and know that we are connecting with people that are both a fan of the high school and of the high school students. I apologize for Daytona. She's falling apart. So close, but Isaac fumbled the ball a little bit. Oh, we've got both Clark sisters in, it looks like, right now. Oh, Teddy's coming out. Olivia's coming in. Looks like a trade out. Oh, look at this. Olivia
and the matchups.
Clark.
The Clarks on Clarks
the
here.
Clark family is going after one another. Let's see how this works out. Rodney Clark is at the top of the key. He's guarded by his daughter, Olivia. Looking forward to seeing that. Uh-oh, the great cut.
Oh.
Oh, there's another shot with another foul. Ashton tried to get a hold of it. Didn't work out for him. Here we go with another shot. There's another free throw. Free throws do win games. It's something that a lot of coaches do say. And if you look at that number right now, the Key Club has very few free throws, and the Kiwanis has several.
Oh.
That was an attempt at a save. Didn't work out. Here we go. Going down the court again. Gabe Castillo bringing it up. Olivia Clark down below with her dad. Oh,
banking the three. It looks like it is open tonight.
I think that's 5 for Gabe so far. I'm going to keep track for you guys just so we can see if he meets his actual goal of 30.
Well, considering the score of the whole team is 14 right about now, he's a little low.
I'm thinking his idea was a little high, but you can hope. Here we go with another foul underneath.
Well, even though they were not hitting as many layups as they wanted to in the beginning, they sure are hitting every single one of them, no matter what stands in their way right about now.
The Kiwanis seem to be doing whatever they want on this court right now. In this particular instance, it seems like age and wisdom is trumping youth.
But the age sure has the cheer right about now.
Usually age starts having problems after the 20-minute mark, so we'll find out how that goes. If they have a long enough halftime, you never know. Their muscles might start freezing up. I say that only because I know it for myself. They're looking for some passes. Put it in too fast, and
and
Keegan comes in with the offensive foul. Calls a push. We might have to escort him out tonight.
And that'll officially be Brandon Butte's basically first charge of the night.
There's Brandon Butts with a charge.
Sometimes a flop will do it.
That young man has had more charges than anyone I've ever seen except for a credit card owner.
Wow.
Hey, I'm a dad. Oh, Mr. Butts shooting from the distance. And missing from the distance. Here they come again. Oh, shooting from the outside.
It'll be
short, but there's the rebound again. I don't have the stats in front of me, but I can only imagine what the rebounds look like right now. The numbers must be unbelievable. I wonder if Coach Peacock has any tricks up his sleeve for how to recover from this.
Oh, and the baseball pass will go in, and the layup will go as well. Still the miscommunication for the high schoolers.
You know, they said they practiced, but unfortunately, that was a steal. Oh, with the pass out, looking for a little short. Oh, Brandon Butts with
will
the
go, and it'll be in him, and he let it go.
Away. That is, I believe, the first fast break points I've seen tonight for the Key Club, which is odd, seeing that their average age is probably 20 years younger than anyone else that's on the court. If I'm wrong, I apologize.
You were wrong. Gabe just said he's 1 for 1, so he only has 2 points on the night. So I hope whatever you wrote down there is officially
correct. I'm some corrections here. I think you're right. My word.
He's a little, not too happy with the fact that he's going to be sitting on the bench for the next 1 minute and 51 seconds. But who knows, he may walk his little way up there and go in either way.
Well, we have a little break here, and the music person can't figure out the iPod. I'd like to talk to you guys a little about International Club. It's also doing a a Spain 2019 trip. They're looking at the summer of 2019. They actually get to go to Spain. It's something that they do rather frequently or every few years. And International Club is another club that Illini West offers where they get to experience some of the diverse cultures, diverse places around the world, and they get to eat good food. Daytona, have you had any chance to be a part of International Club at all?
My freshman year I was, yes.
Okay. So that's something for anyone that's involved in International Club to be watching out for. They get to go to Spain 2019. Whitney Young is on the sidelines trying to start any... Keegan making another call. Controversy is starting.
We're definitely going to have to escort him out of this tonight.
I think he might need to get out of here very quickly, or this might turn ugly very quickly. Looking on the fast break.
Austin Torrance letting that go, and it'll be the black ball.
I'm sure you can see it by the clock, but if you're just joining us, this has been a game where
and
the blocking call.
If you haven't learned anything from girls watching girls basketball, you have to totally go on your back, flop, make the sound effect. You just cannot make the sound effect. You have to go all out or it does not pay off.
That's true. Then again, seeing that it was Austin going into Austin's one of our smaller guys in the court. I'm not sure how much force he could have put into that. Anyway, misses the free throw.
It'll be White's ball.
Ball goes to White. Still, nice play on Austin's part to sink that. For those of you just tuning in, this game has been all Kiwanis. They have played very well, very fast, and have pretty much ruled the inside of the key with however he wants. Brandon Butts going.
The hustle for Brandon Butts, but it unfortunately does not pay off as it bounces off his hip out of bounds.
But it was a worthwhile try. Back on defense again. They're doing a little bit of man-to-man. I'm not sure how well that's going to work for him. Oh, we got Sibberly outside, puts it down for 3.
Man, I don't know if he's went out since the time he's came in.
He has run a lot. Brandon Butts with another attempt outside.
And another air ball.
You got to give him credit for the attempt, however. Oh,
yes.
my.
But that one was just a little too saucy for them.
Comes back and answers in spades. Santos
but they will come back.
Bailey with a great assist inside. Puts 2 points on the board. Santos with a nice layup there.
Katie Rhodes really trying to get those calls over there. Brandon Butts with the try for and no go.
was looking
Dave
for the
Walker is
flop
not
back
having
call.
it tonight.
That is the no call. Oh.
Butts will shoot.
Oh,
And the foul.
Oh, and
That
the
is three. Butts will go to the line for three.
Oh, Butts shooting three, and that'll take us into halftime. We will stay with you during halftime. Unless Daytona wanted to go and talk, that'd be fine. I will stay with you for sure. And we'll kind of run you through some of the things that are going on at the high school. This is always a good opportunity to talk about some of the really cool opportunities, things that are happening in the halls of our high school. And we are and have started a Facebook page where we are going to try and bring up more information and give more to the community so they can see different things. We also have a Twitter at IWHS Chargers where we'll do that. And then Horsehead Studios itself has a Twitter handle at HH Studios 1. So please look us up. That'd be great. And then we have a YouTube channel as well. And that has all of the old basketball games that we've been covering this year, as well as special events like this, the freshman orientation. And we are trying to possibly live stream softball games and baseball games. Speaking of softball, Daytona, I know you're a part of that team. Right now you're kind of laid up, but tell us a little about the softball team and what kind of hopes and aspirations you guys have for this coming year.
I think it's going to be a really good year. They're looking really solid. They're putting in a lot of work that they've always, wanted to do, and they have great goals, and I hope that we can reach them and kind of work our way up there. You have your two pitchers that are both seniors that are unfortunately going to be moving on next year, looking to play college ball, and then you have Bailey Clampett and Riley Harrell who are also contributing to that team, and even Courtney Williams, who's on that team really pushing to go farther than the sectional championship, which we have actually lost the last 2 years in a row, I think, to Rock Ridge. And it's been a hard loss, and so I think this year we're kind of hoping to get there and get past it. But I think we're all just really anxious to start and see how it kind of starts to go.
Absolutely. There's a lot of high hopes for that team this year. As Daytona mentioned, there's a couple of really good pitchers that this is their year to do it, or they'll be moving on, and both are playing college ball, right?
Laura is playing college ball, and I don't think Blair is yet.
Okay. All right. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I know the baseball team has had a couple decent years, too. So they're looking probably to advance beyond regionals if they can. I know they were regional champs a couple years ago and made a good, solid run last year. But speaking of other teams that have done well, our Scholastic Bowl ended their season last week. They had a chance to play at regionals, and actually in the first game, that's my son, and actually in the first game, they scored their season high points of 510, so they won that, did lose to the eventual regional champs, Pleasant Plains, but they had another fun year, and we're looking forward to doing a staff versus that team as we do every year. So that's a fun annual tradition. There is a picture of that team on our Facebook page as well. Also, looks like they're about to get started.
Oh, you're completely right, and I would have never actually got that. The official score is now 47-39, making this a game.
Yeah, well, it's funny how that happens. Well seen, my young son. Interesting how you saw it go up. I saw
Glad you did.
Yeah, we saw
I would
nothing.
not have.
I think this is just it's I'm not sure what to call this, but
The
we'll call it a
Carbonario
miracle.
effect. Carbonario, I don't know. We watch that show all the time. It's awesome. Okay, anyways.
Okay, it is white ball to start this second half. This is the second 20 minutes. I think the Kiwanis have just noticed that there's a discrepancy in the score.
Yes.
Not sure what they're talking about because it looks like a very reasonable score to me with how things went.
And there's the music.
And I don't know what Whitney's doing there, but apparently someone is messing with the computer over there. Everyone's looking over at someone.
Whitney said that was not me.
It was her.
I had a bad word in there, she said.
Oh, and the high schoolers turn it over.
Going around here is Coach Supernaut's kind of grinding down low.
Yep. And if you're just joining us, welcome back. It's a much better game than we anticipated starting the second half. Score is 47-39. You probably can see that. The Kiwanis continue their streak of beautiful three-pointers and drain that. We have seen a lot of good basketball here tonight.
Rhodes is open on the three, and she sure will take it, but it's a little long.
Unfortunately, most of the good basketball has been shown by the Kiwanis. Still, this game is about fun. It's about enjoyment.
They tried for the alley-oop.
And again, for those that are not here, we actually are doing this game, or the Key Club is doing this game, and they are doing a food drive along with this. So to get into the game, rather than having to pay anything, they can bring 2 cans of food, and they're going to be giving that food to the local food pantry, which is wonderful. You also can make a donation to the Shepherd's Pantry, and that money will all go there as well. That was Gabe trying to take a shot, got blocked pretty soundly. Oh, takes the length of the court, hits the court, comes up a little gimp, but I bet he'll walk it off. Slowly but surely, we're seeing some families filter in, which is a lot of fun. I'm sure a lot of them are watching their dads play basketball.
Wow, and that one rattles in and out. Stretching going on the sideline. Trying to work their muscles back in.
Unfortunately, I'm surprised it's the Key Club doing a lot of that, not the Kiwanis. In case you're wondering, the Kiwanis are the older gentlemen that are playing. They're the community group that does a lot of work inside of our community around here. And the Key Club is the group inside the high school that does a lot of really good community work inside our high school. And so black is Key Club, white is the Kiwanis. And the Kiwanis are leading right now 53-39. I don't think the Key Club knew what they were getting into with this game.
Definitely not.
That's Isaac Schreck, who took a shot from three-point land. Did not make it.
Oh, but Bailey.
Bailey leaves
Oh, now that'll be a charge.
Oh, there was a charge.
That was a definite.
Mr. Buttes finally takes a charge for the night.
He'll get his first true charge of the night.
Still, I don't think any game is complete without seeing him hit the floor at least once.
Or twice, or a few times.
I do think he holds the record for most charges. Oh, there's Bailey with a great drive. Ooh, almost puts it in on an underhanded layup. Mr. Buttes comes forward again with a great steal. And here he is with the three-pointer, and unfortunately, I've noticed a trend with the Key Club team. They can't seem to hold on to the ball. And that is a major problem in basketball. Mr. Buttes underneath, in amongst 4 white shirts. Seems to have no help underneath in getting a rebound. Oh, taking a shot from downtown. Oh, they turn it over again. That is unfortunate.
And Matthew Peacock with his second timeout of the night. What's up, Gabe Castillo?
We have
Where's
Gabe
these
Castillo with
points?
us.
Wait, we need to talk. All right, we got a rant here.
Okay, we have Gabe coming in to rant. Do you need a microphone?
I think I do.
Okay, this is Gabe Castillo.
So what's been going on there on the court here?
We need a new coach. I mean, this organization just really needs a new coach. I mean, there's just bad calls and bad subbing.
The coach is just terrible.
Yes. We need some new subbing, and the refs are a little biased, but it's okay. A little bit like Cleveland, you know.
Too much contact, quote unquote, Dave Walker.
Okay, yes, Dave Walker. That's a shout out to you. One-on-one, backyard anytime.
One backyard every time. And there you have it.
I do apologize for that break.
They got the Cotton Eye Joe out here.
That
Little
was
fun.
Gabe Castillo and Ashton Boyer coming to chat with us. Seems that they feel that some of the calls have gone against them this evening.
And that their coach just is not the favorite of the house tonight.
I'm going to take a wild shot that that's because he's never coached a day in his life.
Me too.
Okay. There's a reason I have Daytona on this with me. She's
And
got
she
this
puts
basket.
it,
Oh,
and
puts
it
it
rattles
up.
in and out, but it's
I
a
think she heard her
great
dad's
shot.
voice behind her and just
And
made her a
Doug-
little bit nervous. But there was a couple rebounds there, and White comes out with it again. Seems like I'm saying that all the time tonight. And there's a shot, there's a rebound, and White comes out with it. Here we go again. It seems like a pretty normal thing. I don't sure what that was. It almost looked like he was giving it back to him. Oh, Bailey with a long three. He's looking for the shot. Oh.
And
Oh, Brandon Butts with a nice putback.
Oh, Coach Peacock is not too thrilled with that one. Made eye contact, and that was a hardcore.
I don't know if I've ever seen Mr. Peacock mad. This could be interesting.
The face gets red as hair, and everything goes.
Ah, yes. He is a redhead, isn't he?
A
Apparently,
little bit more about function here.
apparently our audio control specialist is not paying attention.
And Josh Sanderson will be there to hit the three.
And Josh hits a three. Maybe she should play music more often. That seemed to work pretty well. Confused the old people. And they got them open.
Kind of reminds me of when the bench warmers are on there. I've been wanting to say it for so long, but I felt so dumb. But do you feel me? Like,
Yes.
do you? Okay, thanks. Because, like, it just keeps going through my head, and I keep laughing at myself. Oh, my goodness.
I'm not sure Daytona realizes she was live with all of that conversation. However, I have to agree with her.
Thank you. I didn't know if I was crazy or not. Oh, goodness.
Hopefully those that are watching understand this is a fun game for us. It's a fun game for the people on the court. We're not doing this in total seriousness, although I'm sure some of the players are very competitive. So we're having fun coming to you guys live. We certainly enjoy the possibility. There is Teddy Clark with the three-pointer. Teddy is the daughter of Rod Clark, who is also on the floor right now. They're guarding one another out there. I've also had the opportunity to play ping pong with Rod, and he is quite a player. Oh, boy. Gabe and Ashton join
Oh, and Coach
join the
Supernut.
court with towels on their heads. Now, I'm not sure in basketball terms. Are people like Ashton and Gabe called divas on the court? They put towels over their heads for attention?
You know, I just don't know there. Not a big NBA watcher, so I don't really know, but definitely dramatic.
I don't think we're going to see them in the NBA anytime soon. However, they certainly have enough drama to be seen on Broadway. Bend your mic back. Your mic's way out. And she's back.
I was told I was a little loud, so I had to didn't know.
No. That was just you were enjoying the bench warmer reference and really getting into it, which is good. I would agree with you. This is for fun.
I wasn't gonna. Well, it just reminded me of that, so I was like, well, it makes sense. I don't know. Did you know they took the bench warmers off Netflix?
That is unfortunate. I wonder why. Did you know Disney's going off Netflix in the near future? That's really unfortunate.
Like all Disney movies?
Yeah, all Disney. They're going to put up their own live streaming channel. And then you'll, of course, have to pay them for it.
Yeah, Netflix is going downhill if that happens.
Streaming world is interesting.
It's all about the moolah.
Except for Horsehead Studios. We're here for you. Actually, we're here for the high schoolers, but we're also here for you. No, we're really excited about what we're doing and some of the things that we're doing. Here comes Austin. He's going to take a shot while I start talking about other things going on. But Horsehead Studios really is looking to basically broadcast anything we can within the high school. But more importantly, it's an opportunity for those kids to get some experience not only behind the scenes on some of the stuff that I'm working on here and running the background, but also the chance to actually broadcast, hear their voice on the air, and begin to learn about public speaking and some of those soft skills that we sometimes forget. We're really excited. Next year we have a digital production class that we're going to be doing, and our hope is that eventually we can even work within the radio scheme. We've certainly talked with WCAZ alums, Keith Yex, who is actually on the Sports Yex, and he does a lot of radio broadcasting, which is wonderful, and we thank him for that. But we'd love to have a chance to work with them and really just get an opportunity for kids to get their voices heard in the world. So I'm not sure what just happened.
Me either.
I think someone got a microphone that shouldn't have.
Whitney on.
Oh, we're back to the audio engineer. Gabe trying to shoot another three. I think he's still at about 3 points on the night. Not quite his 30 he was talking about.
He lost a 0.
Yeah. Lost to 0, and I do have the chance to work with Gabe. Gabe is actually a very nice young man, had a stellar year in wrestling.
Definitely. 1,000 wins, wasn't it?
He's had 1,000 wins. He's the first in Illini West history to have that. So that was wonderful to watch. His brother Santos, who's also on the court, he's been playing. He's in wrestling as well and also did very well. Now Santos is a sophomore this year?
Santos is a junior.
Santos is a junior this year.
What year am I?
I think you're a junior.
All right.
It's good to be mocked on live TV. There's a lot of kids in this school. To remember all of them sometimes is a struggle. However.
It's okay. I made a mistake also at the beginning of the game.
All right. Well, I appreciate you.
I will admit that.
Giving me some grace. That's Santos on the inside. That was the brothers working together there. Gabe to Santos underneath for a nice assist. Oh, shooting from the outside. Looked like he had it. Again, they're struggling, holding onto the ball underneath. And rebounding seems a little suspect. That was a nice turnaround fadeaway, but it did not go. Oh, got him for the reach-in. Reaching in on one of the top state players. Fascinating. Not sure what he thought was going to happen. I don't think Daytona can believe what comes out of my mouth.
Sorry.
No offense taken. I told her it'd be fun tonight. I don't know what she was planning on, but probably not this. Gabe is shooting it from long range. Finally gets a shot to go in. That's got to be exciting for everyone at this point. That got the crowd excited. That was about the only.
He
hits another charge.
And that'll be the call by Keegan Steinkamp. Coach Supernaught off the Kiwanis bench is just a little frustrated with that one.
I'm thinking that play might be under review later, but for now. Oh, Gabe
that one
gets
will be
pickpocketed.
There. Definitely.
When he rolls tape, that will definitely be something to talk about. Oh, pass to me.
And then it'll go in.
Oh, this game has gotten a lot closer somehow.
60-63. I wasn't even paying attention. Wow.
63-60. The Kiwanis are winning right now.
But they'll go up. Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah, they'll go up.
Inside with the foul. Draws the foul, gets 2. He'll be shooting 1. While we're on a little bit of a break here, I also want to give a shout out to Connor Artman and the rest of the track team. Connor is actually in New York participating in indoor championships. He's had an amazing indoor season, and I know the boys track team and the girls track team but are looking at a fun year coming up. The boys track team is picked in some of the big rankings to be doing very well this year. They won state championship last year, which was incredible. Actually, the coach, Matt Peacock, down there is actually one of the track members from that state team coming back. So they're really looking forward to a good year. And I know the girls track team is doing doing well as well. They've got a number of people working hard for their team. Speaking of, next Tuesday, they will actually have a track meet at the Monroe's Titan Indoor. Bus will leave at about 2 o'clock from here, but please support them. We won't be able to have a mobile stream for that, but I'm sure you can find it on the radio. Hopefully Sports Yex will be covering that, but it'll be an exciting, I think this is their second meet of the year, so that'll be awesome. Speaking of next week, we also are looking at Friday being the first time we're going to do a mobile stream for baseball or softball. I think they both have a game that evening, so we're going to look at which one we want to cover. We only have
Softball.
we only have one channel. I thought Daytona would probably be pretty partial there, but we only have one live stream channel, so we're going to have to make a decision there. But we will be bringing you something. If we do softball, Daytona might be the one to be able to run that. She certainly is extremely capable of working that.
I may actually be on the bench kind of trying to see what's going on
Fair
with
enough.
the team. So
Fair
I
enough.
apologize for that one.
No problem. We'll make sure that we have it covered by somebody. Oh, hi, you're back. Aaron, when we're live, thank you.
Super
Aaron's
hot
looking a little
again.
bored back there. There's, well, I'm sure they're excited on the court. There's not a lot of excitement. Oh, a block. I heard that from here. Oh, Bailey with the rebound. Brings it in, and unfortunately is a little short on her shot. All right, fast break, a 3-on-2 opportunity here. Let's see what they can do with it.
And they'll
They
put it in.
Make the good pass underneath. That is good to see. Speaking of track, I also want to let you know that on May 3rd of 2018, they'll be doing the Courageous Smiles track meet. This is the 19th annual, and that is a track meet where they invite all of the special education co-ops from around the area to come and actually participate in a number of events. It is something that we cannot bring to you live due to privacy issues. However, we would encourage you strongly to come and support it. It's a wonderful time. There's a lot of great kids that come out and do a lot of really awesome things.
It's an absolute blast.
It is.
really
It
is.
is a ton of fun. So I'd strongly encourage you to come out, cheer some of those people on as they participate and compete against one another, which would be wonderful. So, but that is May 3rd of 2018 at 9:30 a.m. Would love to see you there. Let's see, what else do they have in news that's going on? Let's see, we've got an all-call for our trap shooting team. We also have an all-call for bass fishing. Two teams that you don't hear as much about, but they certainly are out there and do some very fun things. I think they did a state championship in bass fishing
Yeah,
not
they-
too long ago. Yeah,
Looks
2010.
like 2010.
2010, so that was a fun season, and so they continue to do that. I know the fishing is coached by Northup, who does a really nice job there, and I believe the trap shooting is coached by Keith Hartwig, so another enjoyable opportunity for those kids that want to participate in that. We also have National Honor Society applications that are out right now. So if your child or student wants to look at doing that, that's something that's available right now. Obviously, that's very prestigious to be a part of that. And Isaac Schreck sinks his first of two, trying to catch the game back up. I have a feeling the timekeeper and scorekeeper is biased, but I can't prove that except by video proof later. Olivia Clark looks like she's completely lost on the court, which is cool. Looks like the defense is a little confused. They're not sure what's going on. Oh, that's a miss and a rebound. Josh Anderson brings it up.
Oh!
Puts a pass in. Comes right back to him. Oh, Olivia with a almost gets the
almost
and
in
one.
one.
That would have been a lot of fun to watch.
Teddy on the sideline. I think the sister
there's
is a little
Dave.
bit more worried than the dad is
There's
over there on
Dave.
the on the bench. And she'll sink her free throw.
Sinks her first free throw. Brings the
Gotta be a
Key
proud
Club
daddy and sister
within
at that point.
4. Within 4. Some of the Kiwanis seem to be struggling with how things have gone this evening. I'm not sure why. Seems like everything has been fair and above board so far. That was a beautiful pass, if I do say so myself. Oh, we've got a substitution coming in. Teddy's coming in for his sister Olivia. I wonder if Olivia got banged up on the foul. Oh, he called a timeout. I don't think he knew what he was doing. And he called a full timeout, which the Kiwanis gratefully accept, it looks like. Look like they're handily winning the game.
40 looks like he's showing a little huffing and puffing, looking a little red.
No. Right here we have Keegan Steinkamp, the younger of the two refs.
How
I
are you
think he
feeling
might
right now with your crowd here? They're a little on your side, or?
He expressed a little concern with the crowd. He's hopeful he can get to his car quickly, before the night ends.
Oh, Gabe Castillo coming back up. You also have only taken one.
Well, in case you wonder why Daytona is falling off the side of the table, she's actually talking with someone who is desperately trying to take the MVP.
You got a minute
not
38.
sure
I expect you to hit it 2 more.
if he's at the level of MVP for this game, but he's certainly
he
lobbying.
apparently has not missed a shot.
He has not missed a shot for the evening, so we'll see. We will have interviews following this. My hope would be a lot of fun.
Oh no.
I don't know if I told Daytona that. Maybe I didn't. But if she wants to run it, that's great. If not,
Can I do it like a bench warmer? No, I'm just kidding. Ha ha ha.
So if you have a card, we will be making playing cards for the Key Club, although the stats will be rather meager. No, that's a joke. We won't do that to them.
Hey, there's no dead squirrels, so we're good.
We have no dead squirrels, and no bats have flown anywhere, so we're in luck.
That's my Lamborghini.
So.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, throws it away underneath. Looking for, oh, wait, that was Coach Super.
That was Coach Supernaut throwing the ball away.
Again, he might have some young
Honestly, I
ladies
kind of hope
discussing
he
with him.
rewatches this just for the shout-outs that I keep giving him.
Well, we will put it out on YouTube, so if it's something you want to do, you can certainly watch this again. As everything we do, we put out to have some fun and learn from.
Katie Rhodes walking off the court.
I think this might be the last sub. We're at about 58 seconds left. I'm not sure if Mac Peacock has any idea what he's doing or how to get this. They're trying to put the game close here, but I have a feeling the Kiwanis are going to have something up their sleeve. Again, the game is a little closer than I was anticipating.
Did they just remove it again?
The game seems closer than we were thinking. Gabe shooting from long, long range.
And that'll be his first
nowhere.
missed shot of the night.
That's his first missed shot. Oh!
Woo! Oh, stops to pick him up. And Bailey.
Oh, there's a steal. There's a steal. It's now 73 to 72.
Oh! It's everywhere.
Oh, there's a timeout on the court for the Kiwanis. The game has turned to 73-72, although I'm not totally sure why, and it looks like Katie Rhodes has now switched teams and allegiances. She's now sitting with the Kiwanis. I'm not sure if she's going to get in and play or not, though. But we are on a timeout, a 30-second timeout.
As Matt Peacock drags her back.
The coach escorts his player back to the bench. I have never seen...
Okay, they can see this. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I have not seen that kind of conflict on a team in many years.
You know, most coaches get fired for that kind of contact.
The moment, yeah. I thought coaches could not touch players. But Matt Peacock seems totally okay with swinging at him, apparently, and dragging them from one side of the court to the other.
I'm sure.
I must apologize to our fans watching. That should not have been seen. That is not the way you handle anger. And I don't think he will be coaching
next year
after this. Oh, here we go. There.
Oh, Matt Peacock
the
again,
Giant is on the court
disappointed.
again. Apparently, it's now 73-71. Although I'm not sure again how that did occur. I think they might be
Foul somebody.
some tampering going on with this. Here's a shot. They've got 28 seconds left. It is a 2-point game. We're looking at the possibility of a win by the Key Club. However, Brandon Butts takes a shot, and it goes nowhere. Oh, there is a foul on the ground.
Foul this guy next to him.
Gabe is saying to foul Coach Supernaut. Thinks that
Gabe making Coach Supernaut look
that his free throws are not up to par. Katie Rhodes continues her antics on the bench over there.
tried.
Brandon Butts.
Oh, it looked like a little bit of a travel
a bit
there.
of a travel.
Most definitely.
15 seconds left. The game is only at 2 points. This is quite the turnaround. Certainly not the game I was anticipating at this point. So we shall see. They give the ball to Bailey Clampett. She is, as I said before, an all-stater. She puts up and it is a tie ball game, people. It is a tie ball game. There is a foul on Walker. He will be, I believe this will be 1-1. So this is the opportunity for him to take the game. A lot riding on this. I imagine the pressure must be immense.
I don't see the foul, says Gabriel. Gabe really trying to. Katie,
Katie Rhodes continuing her antics. Continues to coach like a passenger in a car. Keeps telling Matt what he's doing wrong and making life miserable for him.
Oh no!
So far, I have not seen Matt. Oh,
Did you
I have
see
not.
that?
Brandon Butts seems to be in a different kind of position. Yeah, his position is odd for this type of game. He's behind him.
Oh no!
There's a. Oh, and the rebound shot. That was an officially awesome play. Brandon Butts bringing it down. He takes a shot at the long range. Oh, he misses it.
So good.
Somehow his points goes up anyway.
But
What a game, what a game. It's a tie ball game. I can't believe it ended that way. You guys have seen what I would title a miracle.
Totally.
Amazingly, the Key Club came back and did something that I don't think anyone on this court in this room would anticipate it happening.
No.
And we got to see it. This is a
It's
special
something
day.
I will
Daytona.
never forget.
I can only imagine. You will.
Only our eyes have
This will
seen it.
hold in our hearts and minds for many, many years to come. So, like I said, we will be doing some interviews. We'll be doing some work with some people here. This has been a fun game. I really appreciate you tuning in and watching with us, but we really are going to have some fun interviewing some of these players from both sides, hopefully. But ultimately, I think the winners are the people we're supporting here tonight. So we do appreciate that. If you do want to give, please support the Kiwanis or the Key Club. And all of those proceeds, anything you give is going to be going to that pantry. We're going to have an interview with the coach here shortly, Matt Peacock. And then we will probably be looking for MVPs of the teams. Hey, guys. And we'll be going from there. I'm looking over at the Key Club team. They're looking a little shocked. I imagine the shock is that they tied that team.
I think this one's a little anxious here.
I think he's a little anxious to get up here. Which camera? The main camera was really blurry.
Hey, I like your bracelet.
I would guess that's more of a streaming issue on their end because we
it's
have
just
live
a,
4K. But I appreciate
an
that.
armband on your leg too.
As
Are they
always,
both-
Horsehead
I saw it
Studios is
after
totally open to
practice, I was
feedback.
like, what the heck?
We're learning along with each other. So all of this is still a learning thing. We are still live. So as we continue to talk, we're doing some interactions with people. We're going to get some. Yeah. I think Ashton's doing a hi, Mom, over there. Hi, Mom. I'm on TV. Yes. But we love talking to you guys. Please feel free to tweet us on Twitter.
Coach.
Let us know. And we're going to turn this over to Daytona to do an interview with Matt Peacock, the coach of the Key Club team. Just a moment.
Well, players come after coaches, unfortunately. So I'll get back to you, Gabe. But wow, what a game, Coach Peacock. How are you feeling right now?
I'm a little, yeah, I'm a little disappointed. But
Disappointed? What? So I mean, your team gave a great effort. You know, you're a little, you know, the size, range, everything just really wasn't going as planned and how you guys thought about it, and the players just weren't ready to go. Is that on you that you did not?
It's never going to be my fault, ever. I'm just always going to blame the players because, you know. But no, honestly, it was you're right. Honestly, it was actually a pretty fun game. I think everybody had a good time. I tried subbing in almost everybody.
Oh.
Like even amount of time. It was actually like a pretty interesting game.
Not too. It was what? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It was a pretty interesting game. Had a lot of missed calls because, you know, I'm a coach now, so I get to say that. I guess our MVP player of the night was Gabe Castillo with that.
You know, I get paid $5 to say that, so, you know, MVP Gabe Castillo. You owe me $5.
Yeah, I have to give it to him just for that, you know, that 3 out of nowhere. But
yes, you're right. I don't know how that came out, but yes. Well, Coach, thanks for sticking along. I hope next year it goes a little differently and maybe I'll see you on the court.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to coach next year, so you'll see me on the court.
All right. Next up for the interview, do you want to do it or do I have to? Doesn't matter, but I do want to apologize. I mentioned your name a few times, and I was always nice. I mean, you were just kind of hypocritical tonight. I just want to tell you that I was a little disappointed in the layups.
I know.
And I was disappointed in your turnovers and even the rebounding.
You're right. It's not on right?
Just
this way? There we go. Look at this. This is new. This is a headline too. Look at that. Like that. We've got wireless headsets now. Oh man, we're big time here.
yeah.
Oh, go fire away.
Well, I just told you, but I was disappointed in you.
I know.
for.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, come on.
As a coach, we try to preach limit turnovers and stay on our feet. And I had some turnovers and some bad defensive mistakes, but hey, you know, that happened. I thought it was fun. It was always good to come out here with the W. Still undefeated this year on this court. We'll keep it that way.
Most definitely. Agreed. I was going to say something about you made a comment about the 105 being put up there. I just want to tell you I was over here and my heart stopped and I was not very appreciative of that.
Well, the minute 5, that's something that our program is known to do, and it always helps us. And I guess you're kind of MIA right now, so I got to worry about that.
A little bit.
Can you say hi, Elliot? Can you say hi, KJ? You're on camera, see?
So you wave like this.
Say wave.
Yeah, you're on camera. You're on TV and everything.
Did you guys have fun?
Did you like watching Dad play? Was it pretty cool?
Yeah.
I wanted to see a dunk. What about you guys?
Well, we tried.
Yeah.
And our coach over there, Ryan Jacko, we tried to draw it up. We just couldn't get it done, and it happens. But give credit to the Key Club. They fought back. They played hard. I don't know how they got 30 points.
I was like, what about that miracle in the matter of like minute 30 maybe?
That's
right.
Crazy. It was fun. You know, it's always good to come back and play, and I think both teams had a good time, and we'll have to have a rematch sometime.
Agreed. Well, thank you. Thanks for playing.
Thank
it was
you.
Fun watching.
Now the player of the game comes up, Gabe Castillo. Here we go.
All right, and I am out. Goodbye.
All right.
Well, I'm back. I'm joined by the self-declared player of the game, Gabe Castillo, with a towel on his head. So nothing else but drama. We'll certainly have something going on. All right, Gabe. So kind of an interesting game this evening. Score fluctuated a lot,
Yes.
but you guys seemed to do really well with them. What were some things that you guys did that you felt worked on the court for you guys?
Ball movement worked really well. Also, being able to sub in faster really was good. 'Cause like in the beginning of the game, as you can see in the first 2 minutes, we definitely needed a sub change because we were just tired from running up and down course. They just ran us out of our game. And also just ball movement. We needed a ball movement. We were just chucking up shots too much. Sometimes shooters got to shoot, and that's why I shot my shots over there.
Okay.
They only just
Well,
won.
some people would say that when it comes to being in shape, that the youth should have had a little bit of an advantage over the older players. But you're saying that you guys were actually a little winded. What happened there?
There were some men that were winded out there, some soldiers. And also, these guys aren't no puds. They play practice all the time. They're a good team.
They were.
Great competition for the game tonight.
Okay. So as you were playing, obviously you got to play with some really fun players out
Yes,
there.
that was a great time.
Was there any that really stuck out to you as players that you would definitely label as a little step above? Really good players on their team. Anyone stand out to you?
Supernaut and
Okay.
Grant.
Supernaut and Grant. All right.
I know.
All right, Supernaut and Grant. So Gabe doesn't know any of the players' names on the other team, is what that means. So that's all right. And are there players on your team that really struck out to you as playing really well, and players that you really enjoyed playing with?
On our team?
Yeah.
I liked playing myself. I thought I did a pretty good job. I'm just kidding. No, I really liked playing with Bailey. I always wanted to play with Bailey when I was like watching her play in high school. So that was kind of neat to play with her. You know, probably one of the great girl basketball players on the team this year. You know, so it was nice to play with her. Nice to play with Katie Rhodes. I like the way she rebounds. It was nice to be coached by
You're good.
a mediocre coach. It was nice to be coached by a mediocre coach. And then Teddy. So she's one of my best friends. Shout out. She was great to play with. And Ashton. I wanted to get some oops in there, but we couldn't get that going.
Okay. Well, we certainly enjoyed watching you tonight. The team played well. Coach was a little rough, but the team itself looked like they came through, and in the clutch, it looked like you guys did really well.
We had a nice team bondage.
Yeah. I think, well, there was some miscommunication on the court, but you guys seemed to turn it around really well.
Yes.
So
I think we needed some more practices. I think the coach should have got us together, you know. But that's all right. It's
Sure.
over now. It was a
Cool.
close game.
anyone else you want to do any shout-outs to before we take off for the evening?
Shout out to Mom and Dad at home probably watching this. My dad's probably cracking up right now. How many views we got?
I don't know right now. I don't have it.
Never mind. So
turned
shout out to anybody else out there. Hopefully a lot. I don't
All
know.
right.
Mr. Lafferty. Mr. Lafferty. Probably watching me on his couch right now with his dog. Shout out to him.
And his dog.
With his dog. That's what he said he'd be doing.
And his dog.
He's going to give me some fresh dirt on Monday.
Okay. Well, Gabe, it's been a pleasure talking with you. Well played tonight. We'll work on your interviewing skills later. That'll be some other time, all right?
Yes. It's great to be on the broadcast again.
All right. It's good to have you. Thank you very much, Gcash Money. At Gcash Money, I think, on Twitter.
Instagram, Gabriel Mexican.
We'll let him do an Insta shout. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I think we've kind of run out of interviewers. We've certainly hit the coaches already, and we got to talk with the self-declared MVP of the game. I think he might have some arguments from some others about that, but it's something that we like to work with everybody we can work with. So right now I'm actually doing a little on our other camera that kind of went out on you there. I'm sorry about that. But I'd like to thank Daytona for being here tonight and working with me on this stream. I'd like to thank all of the people that came out and supported these guys. Really encourage you to support them, not only this evening but in everything that they're doing. There's a lot of cool things going on at the high school, and we'd love to have you be a part of it and plugged in with it. Even from your couch, you can do some really cool things, and even watching our live stream can be pretty powerful. So we will be back hopefully next week for a softball game, and then we're continuing to host these type of events for the rest of this year, and then on into next year. We have multiple things going on, and then we'll continue to do this. We've got some cool things that might be happening next year, and we'll be doing a lot of live stream and a lot of newscasting, so stay tuned for those. We're going to have a studio in-house doing some news about our school, so please stay tuned. I guess I'm being asked to do one more shout out this evening. Gabe's back. Well, look, here he is again.
Shout out to young man Miss Lafferty for letting me borrow the Black Mambas. They were amazing.
Very nice,
Thank
very
you.
nice. All right. Yeah, thanks. And then a special thanks to all the Key Club members that were a part of tonight. Whitney and who all was involved tonight? We had Hannah that was here tonight. Whitney. Hannah Duffy, Hannah Wood running the scoreboard. Bailey Torrance did a lot of work. Brady Finley did a lot of good work, which was excellent. Christy Thompson is the Key Club sponsor, so she was instrumental in getting all of this put together. So thank you to her. And thank you again to Matt Peacock, the coach, who had to tell me he was in Key Club again. Yeah, shout out to Peacock. What can I say? Anyway, if you're still watching, we're going to be signing off now. Thank you again for being a part of what we're doing here. And please feel free to get in touch with us. Twitter is probably the best way to get in touch with us, or you can get in touch with me personally at greenknowledge.c@illiniwest.org. You can check out our website at www.illiniwest.org. You can check out our Facebook page, Illini West HS Chargers. You can check out our Twitter handle for the school at IWHS Chargers. And then, as always, I'm Chris Greenwald signing off for HH Studios at HH Studios 1.